Ever felt like life's throwing curveballs faster than you can catch? What if the secrets to dodging, catching, and leveraging those curveballs were hidden in plain sight, buried under centuries of wisdom? We're about to crack open the vault of ancient Stoic wisdom, revealing 10 life lessons that are tailor-made for today's world. From turning chaos into calm to mastering the art of emotional agility, these lessons are your armor and toolkit rolled into one. If you're nodding along thinking, yes, I need to hear this, you're in the right place. Dive in with us, and if the content resonates, if you see life through a new lens, make sure to hit like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps us bring more of these game-changing insights directly to you. Ready to transform life's curveballs into your stepping stones? Let's get started. Lesson 1. Embrace what you can control. Let's dive straight into it. Imagine life as a giant river. Some try to control the river itself. Impossible, right? Stoics from ancient times had this figured out. Focus on steering your boat, not changing the river's flow. This means accepting what's out of your hands while taking charge of your actions and reactions. Here's the real talk. Stressing over traffic, weather, or other people's actions is like trying to teach a cat to sing. Futile and frustrating. Instead, ask yourself, can I control this? If you can't, let that thought float away like a leaf in the river. Save your energy for what truly matters: your mindset, your responses, and how you navigate life's challenges. For instance, stuck in traffic and late for a meeting. You can't clear the roads, but you can control your stress. Turn on some tunes, take a few deep breaths, and arrive as calm as a monk. That's the power of focusing on what you can control. This lesson is about investing your energy wisely. It's cultivating your inner garden, rather than trying to stop the rain. Start practicing this, and watch how it transforms your daily life, turning chaos into calm and frustration into focus. Let's not waste our strength on the uncontrollable. Steering your boat with skill and grace, that's where your power lies. Lesson 2. Change your perspective, change your world. Here's the deal. Life throws curveballs. How do you catch them? That's the game changer. Stoicism, a school of thought as old as time, teaches us a killer move: changing our perspective. It's like wearing different glasses to see the world in a new light. Think of it this way. 2 guys get rained on. One grumbles, cursing the sky. The other smiles, enjoying the cool drops. Same rain, different reactions. The secret? They chose their perspectives. Stoicism tells us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Here's how you can play it in real life. Faced with a challenge, take a beat. Instead of reacting on autopilot with frustration or anger, ask, can I look at this differently? It's like being a photographer seeking the best shot. Sometimes you gotta change your angle. Did you lose your job? It's rough, no sugarcoating it, but flip the script. Maybe it's your ticket to chase the dream gig you've always wanted. It's about finding the silver lining, even when it seems like there's only a cloud. Mastering this perspective shift doesn't just make you more resilient, it makes life richer and more colorful. It's about choosing your viewpoint like you choose your battles, wisely and intentionally. So next time life tosses a curveball, remember, change your glasses in game. Lesson 3. The art of being present. Let's cut to the chase. Living in the now is like gold dust in your hands. It's priceless, but slips through your fingers if you're not careful. We're often so tangled up in past regrets or future worries that we miss the magic happening right before us. The wisdom of the ages tells us the present moment is all you have. Here's how it plays out. Imagine you're always on your phone, scrolling through what everyone else is doing. Before you know it, that coffee you were supposed to enjoy with a friend has gone cold, and the conversation, it's half-hearted at best. You were there, but not really. That's a missed moment, a missed connection. Being present is not some mystical state reserved for monks in distant monasteries. It's as simple as listening when someone talks, feeling the sun on your skin without thinking about tomorrow's meeting, or savoring your meal without binging a show. It's about fully immersing yourself in the now. Why bother? Because life's richness is in the details. The laugh lines on a friend's face, the sun's warmth, the taste of your favorite food. When you start paying attention, really paying attention, life becomes more vibrant and more meaningful. So how do you start? It begins with a choice, a commitment to drag your mind back when it wanders to yesterday's mishaps or tomorrow's fears. Practice mindfulness, breathe deeply, and focus on the now. Remember, the present moment is the only place where life truly unfolds. Don't let it pass you by while you're somewhere else in your head. Start living in the now, and watch how it transforms everything. Lesson 4. Mastering self-discipline. Let's hit the ground running. Self-discipline isn't about punishment or deprivation. It's your secret weapon to achieving freedom and success. Imagine self-discipline as the bridge between goals and accomplishments, not as a barrier. Here's the real scoop. We're bombarded with daily temptations and shortcuts. The world's constantly pitching the easy route, the quick fix. But Stoicism, with its timeless wisdom, teaches us that true mastery comes from within. It's about making choices that align with your deepest values, not just what feels good in the moment. Consider this: waking up early for a workout when your bed calls your name, choosing a salad over fast food, or deciding to save money instead of splurging on the latest gadget. These choices might seem small, but they're powerful. They're acts of self-discipline that build the muscle of personal integrity. Self-discipline is also about saying no to the things that don't serve your bigger picture. Whenever you choose what's right over what's easy, you sculpt a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. It's like building a fortress around your goals, only you have the power to breach it. But here's the kicker. Self-discipline doesn't mean you never have fun or indulge. It's about balance. It's knowing that the sweetest rewards often come from the hardest challenges. Start small. Set realistic goals and gradually step up your game. Celebrate your wins, learn from the misses, and keep pushing forward. Remember, self-discipline is the foundation upon which all other successes are built. Master it, and you master your destiny. Lesson 5. Welcoming change. Let's dive right in. Change is the only constant in life. It sounds cliché, but it's true. Many fear change, seeing it as a threat to our comfort zone. But here's a game changer. Embracing change isn't just about survival, it's about thriving. Stoicism teaches us to view change as a friend, an ally, not an enemy. Picture this. You're on a path you've walked 1,000 times, and suddenly it splits in two. One route is familiar, the other is uncharted. Choosing a familiar path is easy and comfortable. But the uncharted path, that's where growth happens. It's where you discover new landscapes, strengths, and even new versions of yourself. Here's how you pivot your mindset. When change knocks on your door, welcome it. Ask yourself, what can I learn here? How can this strengthen me? It's about flipping the script from loss to gain, from ending to beginning. Adapting to change requires flexibility, not just in your actions, but in your thinking. Like a tree that bends in the wind but doesn't break, your ability to sway with the changes in life makes you resilient and unbreakable. Start small. Embrace the little changes in your daily routine. Take a different route to work, try a new food, or change up your workout. These small steps build your change muscle, preparing you for life's bigger shifts. Remember, change is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Welcome, embrace, and watch as it transforms your life into a story worth telling. Lesson 6: The illusion of material success. Let's cut through the noise. Society's got this flashy billboard that equates happiness with having stuff. Lots of it. Cars, houses, gadgets, you name it. But here's a wake-up call. Chasing material success is like running on a treadmill. You're moving, but not going anywhere. Stoicism throws us a lifeline, reminding us that true happiness isn't stocked on shelves or parked in garages. Here's the heart of it. Happiness comes from within. It's about being content with what you have, not restless for what you don't. Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus weren't just philosophers. They were realists. They knew that fortunes could flip like a coin. Today's empire could be tomorrow's ruins. Their advice? Build your empire inside, where it's safe from the market's ups and downs. So how do you break free from the material maze? Start by appreciating the non-material things in your life. Relationships, experiences, laughter, love. These are your true treasures. Spend time with loved ones, invest in experiences, learn new skills, and give back. These are investments with returns that outperform any stock market. And here's a practical tip. Next time you're about to buy something, ask yourself, do I need this or do I just want it? If it's just a want, maybe give it a pass. Save that money or spend it on an experience that'll enrich your life meaningfully. Remember, the richest person isn't the one who has the most but needs the least. Shifting your focus from accumulating things to accumulating moments and connections? That's the real jackpot. Lesson 7: Navigating emotions wisely. Let's dive deep. Emotions. They make life colorful, but they can steer us into storms. Stoicism offers a map through choppy emotional waters, teaching us not to suppress our feelings, but to navigate them skillfully. Here's the lowdown. Emotions are natural. Fear, joy, anger, love, it's all part of the human experience. But here's where it gets tricky. Logic gets shoved in the back seat when emotions take the wheel. Have you ever said something in anger you later regretted? That's what we're talking about. Stoics like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius were onto something. They knew life was not about avoiding storms, but learning to sail in any weather. It's okay to feel angry, sad, or scared. The key is not letting those feelings dictate your actions. Imagine your emotions are like weather patterns passing through, observing them, understanding their origins, but not getting swept away. That's the art. It's about responding, not reacting. Angry? Take a breath before you speak. Anxious? Ask yourself what's really at the root of it. Here's a game plan. Start by recognizing your emotions as they arise. Name them. I'm feeling frustrated. There's power in naming. It's like spotting a storm on the horizon, giving you time to prepare. Next, ask yourself why you're feeling this way. Dig deep. Often, our emotions are just the tip of the iceberg, with much more lurking beneath the surface. Understanding the why gives you insight, which is your compass. Lastly, choose how you'll respond. This is where your power lies. Instead of lashing out in anger, maybe take a walk to cool down. Instead of drowning in worry, perhaps you plan to tackle the problem head-on. Navigating emotions wisely isn't about being emotionless. It's about recognizing your feelings, understanding them, and then making choices that align with your values and goals. It's about being the captain of your ship, no matter the weather. That's emotional mastery, and it's a game changer. Lesson 8. The power of personal responsibility. Let's get straight to the point. Owning your choices and their outcomes is like holding the keys to your life. It's easy to play the blame game when things go south, pointing fingers at everything but ourselves. Stoicism, though, hands us a mirror and asks us to take a hard look. It's about recognizing that we're the authors of our own stories at the end of the day. Here's the scoop. Life's going to throw curveballs, guaranteed. Jobs will be lost, relationships will end, and plans will fall apart. It's not these events, but how we respond to them that defines us. Blaming others or the universe leaves us stuck. Taking responsibility, that's what moves us forward. Imagine this: you messed up at work and your first instinct is to find excuses. The instructions weren't clear, or I was given too much to do. Sound familiar? Now flip the script. You own it. I should have asked for clarity, or I need to manage my time better. That shift? It's powerful. It turns a mistake into a stepping stone, not a stumbling block. Taking responsibility is not about beating yourself up. It's about empowerment. It means you're in control, not the circumstances. When you own your actions, you learn, grow, and improve. It's about saying, I have the power to change my situation. Here's how to start. Next time you're in a tough spot, resist the urge to blame. Instead, ask yourself, what role did I play in this? How can I make it right? Whether apologizing, changing, or just learning a lesson. It's all about taking that next step, and remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's progress. By embracing personal responsibility, you're not just navigating life more effectively, but actively shaping it. You're not a passenger in your life story, you're driving it. And that's a journey worth taking charge of. The transformative power of forgiveness. Here's something that might not be obvious at first glance. Holding on to anger and resentment is like clutching hot coal to throw it at someone else. You're the one who gets burned. Stoicism, with its deep insights into human nature, teaches us about the liberating power of forgiveness. It's not about condoning wrongs. It's about freeing ourselves from the weight of bitterness. Forgiveness is often seen as a sign of weakness, but let's flip that script. It requires immense strength to let go of grudges and to choose peace over perpetual conflict. Stoics like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius understood that anger and resentment harm us more than they harm our offenders. They rob us of peace, cloud our judgment, and tether us to the past. Imagine living your life tied to every slight, every hurt you've ever experienced. It's exhausting, isn't it? Now, picture cutting those ties, one by one. That's what forgiveness does. It doesn't erase the past, but releases its grip on us, allowing us to move forward. So, how do we start this process? First, Acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel hurt or angry. These are natural reactions. But then, take a step back. Ask yourself, what does holding on to these feelings bring me? Is it worth the peace I'm sacrificing? Forgiveness also means acknowledging that we are all flawed and capable of making mistakes. When we recognize our imperfections, it becomes easier to extend grace to others. It's about understanding that forgiveness is a gift you give yourself, a step toward healing. Practicing forgiveness doesn't mean you must forget or rebuild a relationship with the person who hurt you. It means you're no longer choosing not to let that hurt control your life. It's a commitment to heal, to focus on your well-being, and to open your heart to the possibility of peace and joy. Remember, forgiveness is a journey, not a one-time act. It takes time, patience, and courage. But the freedom and peace it brings, they're worth every step. By embracing forgiveness, we don't just heal our wounds. We transform them into sources of strength and wisdom. Conclusion. And there you have it, a journey through powerful lessons from the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, tailored for the modern man. Each lesson, from embracing what we can control to the transformative power of forgiveness, offers practical tools for navigating life's challenges with grace, strength, and resilience. This isn't just about philosophical musings. It's about actionable insights that can lead to a more fulfilled, balanced, and meaningful life. But remember, knowledge alone won't change your life. Application will. It's one thing to understand these lessons. It's another to live them out daily. As you move forward, consider how you can integrate these timeless truths into your daily routines, decision-making, and interactions with others. The path to a Stoic life is walked step by step, choice by choice, moment by moment. Now we turn to you. Which of these lessons resonated the most with you? How will you bring these Stoic principles into your life? Your journey is uniquely yours, but you don't have to walk it alone. Join our community, share your stories, and let's learn from each other. If you found value in this journey, if these lessons have sparked something within you, we invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the Stoic Prowess channel. Not just for more content, but to become part of a growing community dedicated to living deeply, fully, and wisely. Share this video with someone who might need it. Each share, like, and subscribe helps us bring these life-changing philosophies to more people. Remember, Stoicism isn't just about reading and understanding. It's about doing and transforming. Let's not just be hearers of wisdom, let's be doers. Let's cultivate a Stoic mindset and a Stoic life marked by peace, purpose, and prowess. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep growing, keep striving, and stay Stoic.